Well, I don't know how long that I'm going to be able to enjoy it, hopefully for 10 weeks, but, I at least got 1 week to say that we're on top. And I remember, it's been something I've always wanted to do. Always, whether it be regular season or during the chase, wanted to lead the points at some point. I think the closest I came, it was probably in my rookie year. I got within 10 points of the lead. And, ever since then, it's just kind of been, we get close to the top, we get within 30, 40, and then we have a bad race. So it's like, it's good to feel like you've accomplished, having 6 wins and everything and being the most in the sport so far. It's big. The only thing that feels different, it just feels like, I can win at any racetrack, and that's something that, I'd always go to racetracks that I knew weren't my strong suit and think, we can run top 5 here, that's going to be a good day, we can be competitive. But now it's like, I just feel like anywhere we go, we can be competitive enough to win, and that's something we haven't had any time during the course of my career. So, I feel like I'm better than I was last year, and last year was better than the year before. I just feel like at this point right now, I've gotten to where I'm championship caliber enough to win a championship. Well, the only time I had really a fear that it would affect the racing was when, we decided not to do it, and we thought about the risk and talked to doctors about the risk. And one risk is that it absolutely just locks up, that something shifts in there and it moves, and it ends up getting locked straight. Well, I can't have that if I'm going to brake and clutch and all that stuff. So, at one point there was a worry that, it was going to affect the season in some sort. But when we decided to go ahead and do the surgery, it was like, I really threw away a month worth of races, thinking it was going to affect us. But it's just amazing the focus level that picks up, and when you have an injury, it just seems like you work extra hard to just make sure that that's not an issue. This is my 5th year now, and I always look down the list of, okay, we're going to have to race these 3 guys. These guys are hit and miss, and then these are just, they kind of slid in, they'll stay down there. I can't find any underdogs. I can't find any favorites. It's just like any one of these teams has shown that they can win races and be, if not, then they're consistent enough to win a championship. So it's hard for me to believe, we're definitely not racing one team where I felt like we have been in years past. I really feel like the 48 has just been so, they can just turn that wick up when they really want to. I just haven't seen that this year as much.
Or you've been able to hang with them.
Or I think people have closed the gap. Mm-hmm. But one thing's for sure, just from the on-track standpoint of me watching him, and it just, it just seems like there's a little bit more vulnerability there than what's been in the past. Not saying he's still not going to go out there and win the championship this year, because he's consistent enough to do it and can win races. That's 2 things that you have to have. But one thing is for a fact that there's 10 other teams that are going to be very, very tough to beat.